Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love. And I appreciate the opportunity to love with you. So these are my beats in the background. I am going to now read the book itself. Seeking Sight. Credits. This book was created entirely by Nikki Case. I'm proud to say that I am the artist, writer, and mind behind this one-of-a-kind book and creation. I hope that you enjoy reading it as much as I did creating it. The entire time I was imagining the love grow inside of your heart. The meaning. My inspiration for this creation was my own self-lacking life. I have been battling health issues and have been violently ill for over a year. I drew this picture when I was in doctor's offices praying and waiting for answers, hoping for something other than what my life consisted of at that point in time. I escaped through my artwork. While I was waiting in the rooms, I'd share my mind, heart, and spirit with the strangers that sat next to me, who were fighting their own battles, but all were warriors on the same mission, healing. We are still able to embrace life, and we have... Whoopsie, I made a mistake. Let me fix that. We are still able to embrace the life we have, and most people took a minute to appreciate a young person with an intellect and developed skills. This deep-rooted work is proof that God was with me. Every time I was lost, I had affirmation come through my hands to convey my life to you. I am healing. Answers are coming, and I know I will never be like I was, but I am also grateful for the opportunity to be able to make life better. And now we are both living it together. So thank you for your time and opening up to living and loving with me. Practice. Know that there is always the future. Try your hardest to be grateful for today and gracious because of the past. Look at it as practice. It's a second chance to be better at today. Seeking Sight. Next is the image of the eyes. Unconditional. Love is the easiest word to misuse and abuse. Desperate, lonely souls often get consumed by the notion of love. They fall in love with the thought of having someone there. That special person is supposed to support and encourage your soul. That magical connection should lift your spirits. Love is about loving who you are as well. Don't lose yourself for someone else. Please do not let the idea of love compromise who you are and what you know is right, because love wouldn't ask you for that. Next is the image of the skull dreaming of the castle. Castles in the sky. Is wealth the key to happiness? Do possessions decipher a person's value? Yet people have traded their souls for a chance at the limelight. Can dead men build castles? Why lower one's character for fortune or fame? It should be one's spirit that will win him eternal peace. This creates an eternal sanctuary at all times. Castles are not only made of stone. Next is the unicorn running into the skull of death. Slow down. The unicorn is so free and full of life. There is a world full of possibilities for this beauteous creature if it were to slow down and see them. It's rushing through life, passing all of nature's beauty, and will eventually run into death. There is still so much wonder in this world, and maybe if, like the unicorn, you were able to slow down and see it as well. Perhaps admire the strength of a tree, the way the clouds reflect an evening sunset, or listen to the song of a bird outside your window. Peace and happiness reside in everyone, they just have to see it. The journey through life should be joyous. Slow down, unicorn. Next is the image of the moon heart, owl, wild heart. Sight at night. The owl represents seeing in the dark. The bird's head is the moon. Its light illuminates the night so you are able to see the beauty that remains in the shadows. Open your eyes, let some light in, and you'll start to see more opportunities for prosperity. Next are the two lovebirds with the vanity and the cat hiding behind the broken vanity. The lonely dove. The lonely dove sits perched on the handle of the genie's lamp, thinking about how her life is so meaningless. The container itself symbolizes captivation. The vanity is shattered in the background. There is distraction from the dove by the overwhelming feelings of sorrow, and she knows she surely is losing herself, as well as control over her life and surroundings. Behind her there is a predator, a cat that is about to pounce on the dove. Her lover is swooping down through the shadows, shining against the darkness, trying to block the darkness, trying to reach her in time, but her protector can only do so much. Will the love dove be eaten by the cat, or can the love dove find that part of herself again? Keep your eyes open, preserve yourselves, there will never be another you. Next is the Kundalini genie sleeping on the cloud with the castle that's made from war, gluttony, pride, and greed. Serenity. Have you ever wished you could have everything money could buy? The genie represents just that. She is peaceful, lying on a cloud, even though in reality she is a prisoner. Her purpose in life being able to serve others. The rattlesnake is wrapped around her head. The snake represents her mind, symbolizing protection from the darkness that is contemplating consuming her soul. She is sharp, even with her eyes closed. She knows her purpose and is at peace because of that knowledge. Share your talents and gifts with the world. It will help your soul thrive. Next is the king trapped in the volcano with the lotus flower of life in front of him. King's riches. A king can obtain every gem, have his own castle and a kingdom, and still long for more. His greed can captivate his soul, making him lose sight of what exactly it is he is king for. The king is trapped in the volcano, without a way of leaving because his gluttony has consumed him. Even though he has a mountain of riches, he still wants more. The king is looking for inner peace, for his heart to be full. In order for his soul to be free, he needs to understand that gems cannot fill voids in a person. Only love can do that. Next is the hand strumming the ukulele behind the alligator. Music for the soul. When you're feeling stagnant, there is always an option to change the situation. A lot of people build a mindset thinking there is no other way of living other than what they know. The hand is playing the ukulele, trying to expand her comfort zone. The instrument isn't even being held properly, but it still makes a harmonious sound when the strings are plucked. Intriguing the senses and remembering. There is so much life outside of what you have become accustomed to. Next is focusing on the tornado that's shattering the vanity. This moment, evolution is inevitable. Everything is going to change. One moment the sun will be shining, and the next the tornado can come and destroy everything you've ever owned. Home is in your soul. Please do not be discouraged because things are gone or have changed. Embrace that you have lived. Next is focusing on the flamingo and the alligator that climbed the volcano to be on the stilts. Self-reflection. As people, it is human nature to want what is unobtainable. The alligator has climbed the volcano to the stilts because he wants to be tall like the flamingo. The alligator didn't think about standing in the middle of a volcano. He has put himself in a pretty hot situation because of his choices to not embrace his own qualities. If he would have chosen to swim, he could have had dinner for the night. Opportunity can pass a person by if they are distracted by vanity, precisely why a piece of the broken mirror is about to pierce the alligator's back. You're beautiful, see it. The next story focuses on the love dove. Love. Some people search for love their entire lives. When it is found, people often have no control. It is a whirlwind that ends up sweeping you off of your feet, sending you through every emotion you can endure, and some are more than what you bargained for. The key to love is balance. It is important to love oneself as well. People often give everything for love. If you are asked to compromise who you are, that is not true love. Next is focusing on the base of the castle with the bridge and the moat that leads to the water. Heart flow. Excuse me. Heart flow. Everyone goes through times in their lives where they question the meaning of it all and what is the future going to bring. The next question should be, who am I? It can be as simple as figuring out what it is that you believe is right and what you stand for as a person. Filling your heart, pulling yourself from unrealistic dreams such as a castle built from greed, gluttony, war, and pride may be the key. Something as simple as a river flowing could fill a heart. Think lighter, allow yourself to make mistakes, and listen to your intuition. If you listen to your inner self, you will naturally find guidance to who you really are. Next is the picture of the vine that goes up through the entire work. Bean food. We grow up watching fairy tales, expecting our kingdom to be delivered to us, or hoping we could plant a magical bean which grows a giant beanstalk that will lead us to our castle. Even if that bean were to be planted, as with anything that's worth working for, it would still have to be fed, protected, and properly taken care of. Who knows if that bean in your soul could use some attention? Anything can happen when you are willing to do right and work for a positive outcome. Let yourself flourish. Thank you so much for being here and living and loving with me and seeking sight. I love you.